You're listening to 2025 The Final Drive, What You Need to Win with David Hayes. David has been providing financial advice for over 25 years and is the host of Your Money with David Hayes radio show and podcast.
Welcome to 2025, The Final Drive, What You Need to Know to Win. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, 2025, The Final Drive is a metaphor on my football playing and coaching days because time is ticking. Yes, time is running out and time to go is now, and we're recording this in December of 2022. So if 2025 is the final drive, meaning that in 2026, the 2017 tax cuts are set to expire, giving us a real opportunity to act now and save ourselves from taxes destroying our retirement accounts before they go up for good. I don't have to remind you that we're over $31 trillion in debt with trillion-dollar deficits coming at us each and every year for the next 10 years. And with trillions of dollars in tax-deferred retirement accounts, the low-hanging fruit is obvious. It's our retirement accounts. We're in the fourth quarter of 2022. We're in the fourth quarter of taxes being lower than they've ever been in the history of our world, except going back to 1913 when they first started. I've given you the history. I've given you the math. Now it's time for you to act. So in today's episode, I want to continue on this 5 Easy Steps series. Kind of some light material here heading into the Christmas season. But the ideas I'm going to share with you, 1, may be necessary for some of you. 2, you should do before the end of the year. And then 3, we're going to end with a nice feeling of hope and giving. So first, let's start with required minimum distributions, calculating your RMD in 5 easy steps. So what is an RMD? An RMD is that required distribution. Again, when the IRS says it's time for you to start taking money from your account, even if you don't want to. And as we continue to reiterate, they, yes, can tell you when to take it out and how much of it is theirs. Well, at least we know how much of it is theirs now. We know when it sunsets in 2026, if it reverts back to the tax code we had before, we know what it will be then. But what we don't know is what the Congressional Budget Office has said year after year after year, and that taxes must double for us simply to pay for the things we've already promised. And that's why we need to act now. So when are you subject to required minimum distributions? Well, now, traditional IRA owners, 401k owners, are subject to RMDs beginning in the year they turn 72. The RMD age used to be 70 and a half, but the Secure Act raised the age of 72 for anyone who turned 70 and a half in 2020 or later. Determining the distribution year, when do you have to take it? And that's why it's so important for us to have this discussion now, because many folks have delayed taking their required distributions. They're waiting to the very last minute to take that distribution. So the time to act is now. Tap the brakes before you do anything. Tap the brakes. Because if you would like to talk about how we can help you navigate these complicated issues, please go to cfci.us. Contact us there. Set up your complimentary call. I did one today. It was 20 minutes long. It was great. Helped out some folks. Or give us a call at 812-334-3190, and I promise you, we will make it happen.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. The clock is ticking. Each decision that is made today will put more money into your pocket or leave you worried about your financial future. The time to prepare is now. The time to eliminate risk was yesterday. Let's partner to help those around us to make decisions that empower their financial future. If you would like to book David for a speaking event, please contact CFC at cfci.us. You can purchase his book, 2025 The Final Drive, into www.cfci.us and clicking on 2025 The Final Drive.